Welcome to this channel where we explore the stories of the gospel through history, faith, and storytelling. The road to Jerusalem winds down the slope of the Mount of Olives. Pilgrims travel along the dusty path as they approach the holy city. It is the season of Passover, and people have come from many places to celebrate the great festival of Israel. Among them is Jesus of Nazareth and his disciples. For some time, Jesus has been traveling toward Jerusalem. Along the way, news about him has spread across the land. People speak about his teachings and the miracles they have witnessed. Many wonder whether he might be the one God promised to send. As they reach the villages near the Mount of Olives, Jesus pauses and sends two of his disciples ahead. He tells them that in the nearby village they will find a young donkey tied there. They are to untie it and bring it to him. If anyone asks what they are doing, they are to say that the Lord needs it. The disciples go and soon find the donkey, just as Jesus described. When people ask why they are taking it, the disciples give the answer Jesus told them. They bring the animal back and place their cloaks across its back. Jesus climbs onto the donkey. Then the small group begins the journey down the road toward Jerusalem. To many who know the scriptures, this moment may have brought to mind the words of the prophet Zechariah. Long before, the prophet spoke of a king who would come to Jerusalem riding on a donkey. But this king would not come with pride or armies. He would come in humility. As Jesus rides along the road, people begin to gather around him. Some of those traveling to the festival recognize him. Others have heard stories about him and come to see what is happening. Excitement begins to spread through the crowd. People start laying their cloaks on the road before him. Others cut branches from nearby trees and place them on the path. Soon voices rise above the noise of the crowd. Hosanna! Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the coming kingdom of our father David. The road fills with celebration. More pilgrims join the procession as it moves toward the city. Many people hope that Jesus will bring renewal and freedom to Israel. As the crowd grows, the event becomes impossible to ignore. Some Pharisees in the crowd hear the shouts of praise and become concerned. They approach Jesus and ask him to tell the people to stop. But Jesus replies that if the people were silent, even the stones would cry out. From the slope of the Mount of Olives, the city of Jerusalem appears in the distance. The great temple stands above the surrounding buildings, shining in the sunlight. As Jesus looks toward the city, Luke's gospel tells us that he begins to weep. He knows that many people in the city do not yet understand the peace he brings. The crowds celebrate with joy, but the path ahead will lead towards suffering. The procession continues down the road and moves toward the gates of Jerusalem. People inside the city hear the noise and ask what is happening. They ask one another, "Who is this?" And the crowds answer, "This is Jesus, the prophet from Nazareth in Galilee." On that day, Jesus enters Jerusalem, surrounded by praise and celebration. Palm branches wave in the air. Cloaks cover the dusty road. The voices of the people echo across the hills. Yet the same city that welcomes him will soon witness his arrest. Palm Sunday reminds us that the King who enters Jerusalem comes in humility. He does not arrive with armies or power. He comes in peace, and the road before him leads to the cross.